same thing for this report as well, and we have kept easier. Like you can go to this hamburger menu by clicking on this reporting module. You can scroll down and you can see this asset data report per unit over here. So for this one, this is also enabled by default. You don't need to like enable any fast switch, and this will be like available to all of NLA reporting users. So security profiles, all those things that I've covered previously, those will also be applicable for this report as well. So same thing for this report, all the important filters are on the left hand side. You can see all of these filters. The only difference is that like in previous or CFS report where there was a contract currency filter, here you can see a company currency filter, because for this report we will be picking the contract currency by default from all column schedule and the company currency values from asset transition schedules. So this is the only difference over here. And one difference as compared to the CFS report is that like you can see these filters for the profit center and the cost centers. Why this is written as main? Because if you would happen to have some contracts with cost center allocation rules where you will be allocating more than one cost center to one unit, so you can still filter your specific unit based on this main profit center and main cost center, but you will be still able to see those other allocated cost center profit center on the UI of the report, and you can even download those one. So same thing, like you can see how you can like set the date range for this report. If I scroll right, I will quickly jump to like, because this report is mostly picking the values from the unit level. So if I scroll over here, you can see the unit IDs. If you will, or you would happen to have different unit IDs under one AG and you allocate different cost centers, those will be shown. The serial number, unit status, asset number, inventory number, all of this information is coming from the unit level. And all of this activation date and date, cost center main, profit center main, these will be coming from the unit level. Why this is 100% over here? Because I have only one unit in my contract, and that is allocated, that is 100% over here. If I will have multiple cost center allocated to this unit, those will be shown over here, like cost center 2, profit center 2, and allocation percentage of those cost center and profit center will also be shown over here. So we have enabled maximum 5 cost centers over here, not more than this, because I haven't seen any use case where they allocate more than 5 cost center to one unit. So right now you can see maximum information coming from the unit level. Even the other business objects, like especially like functional area, business area, segment, network, room, location. Why this is empty? Because I haven't input any information for this one while creating my contract. And again, this information is coming from the unit level, including this plant information over here. So if I scroll right, you can see the contract currency and the company currency is just like I'm using the master version because there was some problem in the preview environment. So that company currency is being shown over there. So I'm using over here. So there is like slight problem over here. We will check it. So now moving to the quantitative part of this report, you can see, because this is mostly related to my asset side, you can see opening gross book value, new RU asset value, IDC, prepaid. So naming convention or the captions of each of these columns are exactly the same as we have in our all column schedules and also in asset transition schedules. So you will not be seeing any additional column over here as compared to CFS report where we have some additional columns which were like summation of some other columns as well, but not in this report. So again, this is like overcoming the challenge of what I'll be facing moving from NLF5X to NLS, Nakisa Lease Accounting Suite, by looking into this report, which will provide me more detailed information at the unit level by picking this information based on the unit level. So this is different to my asset row forward report, which is aggregated at the AG level, and that is more for the compliance purpose, but this is not for the compliance purpose. This is more for the management purpose. So this will be different and based at the unit level as well. So same thing for this one, like if I scroll right, all of this information is from all column schedule, and this is my contact currency. So where you see the caption added as a company next to any of the column, that means this is coming from my asset transition view, and that these are the company currencies values. So we are also picking the asset transition view values. So same thing at the bottom of this report, you can see different record. You can move to the next page. You can hide any of the columns which you don't want. And in future, we're gonna add a more capability where you can share this dashboard to the other users who has access to this dashboard. And you can also export or in different formats. So now this is what I have intentionally missed in the previous demo of CFS report, where you can schedule like the export as well. Over here, you can select any of these formats and you can select the schedule period, and you can select any of the frequency to schedule this export. So rather than exporting it right now, what I want to like export it maybe tomorrow. So I can schedule it today, right? So you can see a message over here: scheduling will be interrupted if maximum report limit is 20 is reached. So for example, if you have already scheduled 20 reports, so it will be shown over here, and you would need to like delete any of those schedules over there. So if I will select over here by clicking any of these ones, so let me quickly maybe show you this one. I will select this date range, and maybe I want to have it daily, and this will be enabled. And again, you will see a success message at the bottom of the UI. And now by going to this hamburger menu again, but not this time to the reporting module, you will go to this reports download section again. So this section was for the download. So again, like for CFS report, this is ready to be downloaded, but now I don't want to see this part, but I want to see the scheduled report. I will click on this tab over here. So now this is in active state. Once this is like done, this will be changed over here. So even before like this is done, like this is actually exported, I can still change my like a schedule over here by clicking on this icon. I can like change maybe like to hourly as well, even like once it is not done.